გოემიო წარმოგიდგენთ.
Mijn fia Pascal Meunier, mevar saplankitis elci sakapevdoshi. So my name is Pascal Meunier. I am the French ambassador to Georgia. I think that it is a very important role, and for Georgia, which has become very famous now in the field of gastronomy, in the field of wine also, professionalization, improvement of the quality of the services is of utmost importance. What I've noticed since my arrival is that the reputation of Georgia across the world has increased a lot. I think that the fact that Bordeaux city, within its museum, has, let's say, introduced Georgian wine and Georgia as cradle of wine in the world has been a very high contribution to the knowledge of Georgia by the international community in the field of wine. Then in the field of gastronomy, I think that Georgian gastronomy has a very good reputation. People like Georgian cuisine, and what is important today when you are developing tourism and when you have recorded a large increase of tourists to Georgia is really to improve the quality of services thanks to professionalization of hospitality. As France is concerned, it is one of our priorities. On the public side, we discussed with the Ministry of Education in order to establish a Franco-Georgian university, and one of the programs will be dedicated to wine and to tourism. When we speak of wine, it's not only quality of wine, but it's also what we call œnotourism, because in Georgia, especially in Kakheti, for instance, you have a lot of vineyards, and recently a French company, an architect from Bordeaux, made a tour of Kakheti in order to see if they can bring the expertise of theirs, because they have developed a lot of what we call chateau, a lot of marani, maybe you will call this in Georgian, also in Georgia. So what I would say as a message, as a key message, professionalization, recognition of the origin and labelization of the origin, everything linked to the added value of tourism is important for Georgia. I think the acknowledgement of the importance of the chef is something which is, I would say, very encouraging in terms of professionalization of this particularly profession. Chefs in France, for instance, are the key elements in getting a number of toc, we say, for Gault&Millau, for instance. And the chef names and the restaurants to which it is attached is also very important, because it is widely spread, and some people sometimes are booking their reservation for many weeks in advance in order to go to this restaurant. So this acknowledgement of the chef, which has occurred last year with Gault&Millau, I think was very well perceived, both by the chefs themselves and also by the restaurants, because it brings them a lot of publicity. I think that Gault&Millau is very famous in the world, and when people have to spend a couple of days in one country, especially French people, but not only French people, they look for a good restaurant. And the price can be high if the quality is there. The problem is when the price is high and the quality is not there. And this has certainly a disastrous result on the image of a country. So in Georgia, we have very, very good restaurants. I will not name them. You can open the guide Gault&Millau and you will know them. But all the restaurants which have been listed in the Georgian guide of Gault&Millau, I went to them myself with my wife as private customers, and I will say that I agree with the judgments which have been given by Gault&Millau. So for the tourists, international tourists who come to Georgia, comes to Tbilisi, but I think also to other cities of Georgia, to have this reference makes a difference because they go to a place where they are sure to enjoy their time.